Hey guys, so I'm on the John Muir Trail now, and there's water everywhere, which is awesome. Like psychologically, I just don't have to worry about that. And like here are some of the cool meadows. I don't know if you can see, and the big mountains, and it's kind of scary. There's like no snow on them, but all the creeks are still running, which is good. And it's pretty awesome now. The trip is definitely getting better. I love you guys. Bye. Mom, Pops was Stony, everybody. I sure did pick the wrong day to summit this thing, but I had to. I didn't know. But it is blowing like 50-mile-an-hour winds. Can you see that? And that's what I'm headed into. I gotta get down this mountain. I love you guys. Okay, so just made it over Kearsarge Pass. Did it under a day schedule, so that's pretty awesome. And now I'm about to go all the way down there to resupply in Independence. And I'll give you guys a call then. So feeling good after my second outing. Maybe take a day off in Independence. Hey, so went over Mather Pass at 12,000 feet earlier today. Climbed all the way, or descended all the way down to 8,000. And now I'm in the pine forest, which is pretty cool. And then I'm gonna hope to make it a couple more miles and camp at Peat Meadow and then do Muir Pass the next day. And then 2 days after that be in Vermilion Valley, July 3rd. See you guys. Okay, so here's a quick example of what I'm hiking through. Up there, that pass there is where I came from a couple hours ago. Hiked all the way down on this high side trail, and now I'll be going past this lake and through that pass and into that next valley over there. I just came over Selden Pass. I'm on the peak right now. Moved from Kings Canyon National Park behind me to Sierra National Park, John Muir Wilderness in front of me. So it looks like I have some down and some lakes. Maybe I can go swimming or something. Okay, so it's about 8 o'clock. Woke up really early to bust out like 8 miles and get to Vermilion Valley. Right now I'm on top of Thomas Edison Lake Dam, and this is a reservoir, and you can see it's really low. It's at 14% capacity, I heard. So I'm gonna try to get to the resort, pick up my package, get on my way, and hopefully be in Mammoth for 4th of July. I hear they have a pretty cool 4th of July. So I'll give you guys a call then. Bye. Hey, Westoni, Mom, Dad, everybody else. Just came over Donahue Pass behind me. You can see the peak, and now I'm entering Yosemite, which is pretty cool. So there's the Yosemite Valley, or at least part of it. I don't know if you can see, but all that through that valley and over to the left, that'll hook around to Tuolumne Meadows, and that's where I'll be resupplying tomorrow, and then through Yosemite for a couple days. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock in the evening. Pulled like 26 miles today, and big descent. Was getting pretty exhausted, and I finally made it to this awesome lake where I can camp for the night. It's called Benson Lake. Okay, so more on the lake. Just took a nice bath, totally cleaned up. And anyways, had to descend like 3,000 feet to get here. Totally brutal, but this thing is like pretty secluded. There's no one here. So it's like my own spot, and I'm like really digging it. I'm in a good mood now after a pretty hard day. So pretty rad. Okay, this has to be quick because I don't want to get my phone wet. But it's freaking hailing. And there's sunshine right over there. But these clouds are dark And I gotta keep walking, but it's pretty awesome. Well, kind of. So 8:30 in the evening, and I'm climbing up out of Sierra City, and I've got this amazing sunset behind me. Pretty spectacular, and you can see all the ridges of the Sierras getting slowly shorter as I move up north. So gonna try to camp in about an hour or so when I get to the top of the ridge or over to the other side. Love you guys. Hey, so 8 in the morning after a torrential downpour last night. My bivy sack and tarp didn't work out too well. I went to bed when it was clear, and then like at 1 in the morning just started raining until 5, until sunrise. It's cleared up now, but all my stuff's soaking wet. I didn't sleep much, but in a surprisingly good mood. Nice to walk through the forest after a good clean rain, and hopefully tonight isn't too bad, and then tomorrow I can get to Belden and dry out all my stuff. Anyways, in a good mood, still walking, and gonna try to pull some miles today and get closer to town. Love you all. On a ridge, it's rocky, there's poison oak everywhere, and it's infested with rattlesnakes. And there's this awesome river, supposedly, about 1,000 feet below me, that I've been hearing for the last 2 hours, but haven't seen, and the trail hasn't taken me there. But when it does, it should be awesome. Because right now it's 6 o'clock and it's still 90 degrees outside. So, hoping to get a bath tonight. I love you guys, and I'll be in town tomorrow. So you guys can see all the smoke from the fire that's coming up on the trail. It's about 50 miles away right now. Over there you can just see Shasta, so that's to the north, so it's about northwest. Pretty big fire, but they do have it contained, and I'll be heading off the trail in the next 50 miles to avoid the fire, and I'll have to skip 20 miles of trail to get around it. About 4:30, approaching Highway 3 after a pretty fast 30 miles today. Smoke just kept billowing out from the ranges, and now I'm getting pretty close. I'm a little spooked, so I think I'm gonna head off trail at Highway 3, even though that's 20 miles before the closure. I can smell the pine burning, and my visibility is really low. I can just make out the next ridge, but it's super smoky. The sun's covered with the smoke and has a pretty orange glow about it. So I'm heading to Etna tonight, move around the fire about 40 miles, and I'll give you guys a call then. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, my third day in Oregon. Just entered the Rogue River Wilderness and into the flats now after some rolling hills, and into the forest for a couple days, I think, until I reach Crater Lake. And it's pretty nice hiking. you can see the forest is pretty lush here, and the path is really nice and soft. The soil's great. So did 30 yesterday and hoping to just keep doing 30s and blow through Oregon and try to beat the rains up north in Washington. So early in the morning in the Rogue River Wilderness, and I found this cool South Brown mountain shelter. I wish I could have slept here last night because it's got an awesome fire stove, some bunks to sleep on, and there's a cooler here for PCT hikers, and I got the last soda, which is pretty cool. Hopefully there are more of these coming up and I get a chance to sleep in one, because it'd be really nice. Hey guys, headed to Odell Lake today to Shelter Cove to resupply and hopefully dry out all my stuff. Caught my first big rainstorms last night, and all of yesterday I was hiking in lightning and thunder, but was in the forest, so felt pretty good and protected. All the tall pines around me. Slept well last night, but again, raining this morning. Pretty soaked. But I think this is what it's kind of going to be like for the rest of the trip as I move into Washington and into the Cascades. So learning my routine in the rain and in good spirits and hiking well. When I get to the Cove, I'll try to give you guys a call if they have phone service, or send you guys a message if they have internet. Love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, early in the morning, and just hiked up to the Watchman. And now I'm on the rim and just walking beside Crater Lake for the next 10 miles or so. It's pretty gorgeous with the sun out. So behind me now is Mount Jefferson, which you can see there, where I was 2 days ago. Came over the ridge out of Jefferson Park. I've been in the forest for 2 days, and I just came out of the timberline, and I'm here now at Mount Hood, which is pretty cool. I'm 2 miles away from Timberline Lodge, and pretty excited. So I'm on the border ridge between Deschutes Wilderness and Mount Hood Wilderness, and just did a big climb. I was in this valley, Jefferson Park, absolutely gorgeous, like Eden. Just glacier rivers running all through it, wildflowers and trees and large meadows. And then I had to climb all the way up about 1.5 miles, 1,500 feet, and now I'm on the border, which is this ridge to the east, into Mount Hood Wilderness. Good morning. I'm coming around the corner and I can see Tunnel Falls ahead of me. So I took a bit of an alternate called the Eagle Creek Trail on my way into Cascade Locks at the border. So thought I'd take a video of me going under the waterfall. Pretty spectacular. Wow, this is cool. And I'm through. It's early in the morning, I think August 22nd, and I just made my way onto Ramona Falls, below Mount Hood. It's pretty cool, good morning sight. I think I'll stop here and have breakfast, and then keep on pushing on to the border. So finally getting out of Cascade Locks. Box didn't come, but I was able to resupply at the store, and we'll make it work. 150 miles to White Pass, and now I'm crossing the Bridge of the Gods. It's a little sketchy. There's no shoulder or sidewalk, so I'm just in where the cars go, but it's over the Columbia River Gorge, and it's pretty spectacular. And once I cross this bridge, I'm into Washington and in the final phase of my trip. See you guys soon. Hey guys, so in Washington now. Did my first big climb yesterday, and I'm up in the mountains now, and was at lunch day and decided I need to take a break and go for a swim. So I just got out of this lake. I'm on a peninsula right now. I think it's called Blue Lake. It's in the Gifford Pinchot Wilderness in Indian Heaven. It's been a great day so far. I got 15 miles out of the way, and I'm gonna do 15 more for a good 30, and get down to Trout Lake today. See you guys. Hey guys, so early morning, I think it's about 6:30, woke up before sunrise to start summiting Old Snowy Mountain in Washington after the Yakima Pass, or Cispus Pass, sorry. And you can see this dreamy fog, this thick fog all around me. And I can't see more than 50 yards ahead of me. But there's these cairn markers, these stacks of stones that are kind of pointing me in the right direction. And to the top we go, and then over to White Pass today. Hey everybody, it's a gorgeous day in Washington. And let's see, yesterday left Snoqualmie Pass, had a tough day of hiking, but got over Chickaman Ridge, which is the ridge you see across from me. Let's see, I passed it somewhere over there on the lower side. I don't know if that's working. and camped at Spectacle Lake. Beautiful. Name is definitely justified. I got to see the sunrise early this morning, and then had to drop all the way down into Lemma Valley, and then climbed all the way back up to the other side. And now I'm headed north, and I'll be in Stevens Pass either late tomorrow night or the next morning.